It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. This should be a good one to watch on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Glad you could join us, everyone. Alongside Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And this contest isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. One side clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from? A trap game. That's where this comes from.
Yeah.
In any sport, from the NFL to basketball to soccer, playing at home, we know this can be the great equalizer that gives the steepest underdogs a fighting chance, and you can feel it in the building today.
I was going to say, you can already hear this home crowd rallying in support of that upset. So here they come now to take over on offense. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown in the pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
They put a receiver in motion right. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Baker now from the gun. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Connects with Mechie. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Again, it's Gibbs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. From the gun, Stroud. Taking his shot deep down the field and brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Pierce now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He's got Godwin working that sideline. Give him 32 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. They'll send him over right. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 26-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 5. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Irving here from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Hauled in by Godwin. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. Irving will score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get it down to a single point. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Stroud to throw again on 2nd. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And they'll have 1st down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Oh, stiff arm. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give him a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On play action, here's Stroud. Finds his fullback. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Pierce now on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Here come the Bucs on offense now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Baker. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Stays upright. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now, first round. St. Brown there to bring it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send a tight end in motion. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Yaya Diaby brings him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 3rd and just 2 to go. Stroud off the play fake. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's the end of our first. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This throw is caught. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Stroud. He's got it. And in for the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 2.
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Once again, Irving. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And Cooper takes it away. And the Dragons get it back on his 6th interception of the season. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
Stiff arm success. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Into the hands of Gibbs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
They give to Gibbs on the option. Jukes out a one-stop. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 24. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. He's contained at the line for no gain. Andrew Cooper there to make the stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Right back to Irving now. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Now is Micah Parsons making that play. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Irving hauls it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Mayfield to throw again. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout coming on again to punt. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. And with that run, he's reached the coveted mark for a back in a single campaign. This is officially a 1,000-yard season on the ground. From the gun, Stroud. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air, Stroud. Complete here to Bowers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Dragons getting their punter out there. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that, and that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mayfield with a blitz coming. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Pass complete to Mechie. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That won't be caught outright, it's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Baker throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Here they come, this is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers, their first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Mayfield on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Here's Baker to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dragons and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 36. Stays in the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Brought in inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown. The Dragons get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons push their lead to 18. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Looking to throw. That's grabbed inside the 30.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So we've reached the end. Not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dragons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now, actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another one for Gibbs. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on 1st. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons grow the lead now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Pierce now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First down, here's Baker. Mechie hauls it in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. One of the tight ends motioning left. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
First and 10, here's Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. All right, here we go, second down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's the give to Irving. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
41-yard line.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Mayfield to throw again. He throws a bullet deep, and oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
From the 17. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's going to be third and short coming up. A tight end in motion now. Third down run by Gibbs. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Running left, this is Irving. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Godwin, the man in motion left. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Second and 12 at the 44-yard line.
They give to Irving, left side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Pressure coming. Baker. On target to Godwin. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spots. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Dump off caught by his back. Juke the defender. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dragons continue piling onto this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Only 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. That one's complete, right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mayfield now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Godwin.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They send the tight end in motion. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Mayfield to throw for it. Oh no, they get him yet again. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. And the Dragons have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They gain 14 on the play, and that gives them the first.
First down, Dragons.
Again, it's Gibbs. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Tokyo first down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the gun, Stroud. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dragons keep running away with this. That one right down the middle. And the Dragons grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 13.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
At the 47-yard line.
Godwin sent in motion right. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off.
Delay of game. Offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Receiver in motion, headed right. Baker throwing again. And they pick him off again! Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Dragons take over on his 5th interception of the season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. With some fancy footwork there for the touchdown. The Dragons throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons continue adding on to that lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. First and 10, here's Mayfield. That pass complete to Irving. And they're gonna bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 22. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Jukes one defender. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll motion a tight end left. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it'll give him a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
And the Tokyo first down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. Running it with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
He's brought down at the 39.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10.
First down, Dragons.
Now Gibbs. And he'll only get 3 here as we've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Here's a give to Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another one for Gibbs. Jukes out a one-stop. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now. 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Before the play clock can run out, Sean McDermott decides to call a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. This is a 48-yard look for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Motioning left is Mechie. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Has it downfield, working the left. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.